What is limits?
Limit of a function is a value of the function as the input of the function gets closer or approaches some number. Limits are used to define continuity, integrals, and derivatives.
Theorem 1.
Theorem 1 is the easiest because the limit of constant times a function is equals to the constant times the limit of the function. Here is the formula. Limit x as x approaches a is equals to c. Here is an example. Limit f of 5 as x approaches a is equals to 5.
Theorem 2.
Next is Theorem 2. If f is a polynomial or irrational function and a is in the domain of f, then limit x as it approaches f of x is equals to f a. Formula. Limit x is equals to a as x approaches a. And this is the example for Theorem 2. Limit f of x is equals to 7 as x approaches 7.
Theorem 3.
Constant multiple rule. The limit of f of x equals L as x approaches a. Then the limit of quantity k, which is our constant, x, the f of x as x approaches a is equal to the constant and the value of our limit.
Theorem 4.
Theorem 4 is pretty easy because all you are going to do is multiply the two answers. Example is limit of f of x is equals to a as x approaches a, and limit of g of x is equals to b as x approaches a. Then the answer will be limit of f of x as x approaches a times limit of g of x as x approaches a is equals to a times b. And this is the example of Theorem 4. Limit of f of x is equals to 4 as x approaches a. Limit of g of x is equals to 5 as x approaches a. Then, limit of f of x as x approaches a times limit of g of x as x approaches a is equals to 4 times 5.
Theorem 5.
Theorem 5 is pretty easy too because all you are going to do is get the two limits get on top of each other. Example is limit of f of x is equals a as x approaches a, and limit of g of x is equals b as x approaches a. Then you're going to make them go over each other, then the answer will be limit of f of x is equals a as x approaches a over limit of g of x is equals b as x approaches a. Then the answer is a over b. The example for theorem number 5 is limit of f of x is equals 3 as x approaches a over limit of g of x is equals 5 as x approaches a is equals 3 over 5.
And lastly, Theorem 7.
It's one of the easiest theorem. It is because when the numerator and denominator is not the same, it will be automatically cancelled. So the answer will only be 0. The example for Theorem 7 is limit of 1 over x squared as x approaches a is equal to 0.
Now, let's apply limits to our life. An example of a real-life application of limits is the amount of dosage of medicine you can take, like paracetamol biogesic. The limit of tablets you can take is 1 to 2 tablets, or equivalent to 500 to 1000 mg every 4 to 6 hours. Exceeding to this amount can lead you to overdose.
Bakit ang hirap naman sa akin? Ay, ganun na ba?